Good morning, all of you. Welcome you all in this OPSC StudyIQ platform. I hope audio and video both are working fine. Please confirm those who are online so that we can start the session. All clear? Okay. Morning, good morning, all of you. Thank you. Thank you for the confirmation. So let's start. 10th of May, and we'll see the news. Today's news 2025 Pulitzer Prize winner. Kozhikode joins WHO's Global AIDS Friendly Cities Network. INS Kiltan showcases Indian naval powers at IMDEX Asia 2025. Pandit Lakshmi Chandra Kalakar Samajik Sanman Yojana. Leo 14 first Pope from US. CJI 6 Justice Burma's resignation. Similarly, we have one-liner current affairs. Actor Sonu Sood honored for philanthropic work during COVID-19. FIFA announces host cities for 2027 Women's World Cup in Brazil. Delhi to conduct 5 cloud seeding trials with IIT Kanpur's expertise. Starlink gets government nod, a new era in satellite connectivity. Rohit Sharma announces retirement from the Test cricket. Apart from these, we have few news or current affairs from the Odisha as well. So let's start the discussion. 2025 Pulitzer Prize winner. The Pulitzer Prize 2025 among the most prestigious recognitions in journalism and the arts, most prestigious recognitions in journalism and arts. So this can be asked in your prelims. The Pulitzer Prize is related to कौन सी subject के साथ associated? It is related to which of the following area? Okay, so this is journalism. Number one, the arts were announced this week by the Pulitzer Prize Board. This awards honor outstanding contributions across various fields, especially journalism. Okay, journalism के साथ जुड़ा हुआ है, associated. This year, the New York Times emerged as the top winner, securing 4 major awards, while the Washington Post, the Wall Street Journal, Reuters, and the New Yorker also earned notable accolades for their investigative depth, breaking news coverage, and narrative storytelling. So the New York Times emerged as the top winner. Okay, New York Times emerged as the top winner, securing 4 major awards, while Washington Post, the Wall Street Journal, and Reuters and the New Yorker also earned notable accolades for their investigative depth, breaking news coverage, and narrative storytelling. The New York Times led the field with the 4 Pulitzer Prize wins in 2025. So New York Times को 4 Pulitzer Prize मिली है, and this is leading in the tally. Among the highlights was an award for breaking news photography, credited to the veteran photojournalist Doug Mills. Okay, credited to the photojournalist Doug Mills. Washington Post staff received the Pulitzer Prize for breaking news reporting for their comprehensive and swift coverage of the Trump assassination attempt. Okay, so Trump was in election rally. I think you must have seen that video when bullet came and just touched his right ear just before the election or during the election rally. So that news they have covered. So breaking news reporting for their comprehensive and swift coverage of the Trump assassination attempt. That is the reason Washington Post was given the Pulitzer Prize. The national reporting category, Wall Street Journal stood out with its deep dive into Elon Musk's personal and professional life. So this is another category. Elon Musk has been showcased, that is his personal and professional life. That is the reason Wall Street Journal has given this kind of national reporting category. Reuters received the Pulitzer for investigative reporting for its exclusive series titled Fentanyl Express. Fentanyl Express, Pulitzer category, investigative reporting. This has been given to the Reuters, the news agency. The New Yorker once again solidified its reputation in narrative journalism, taking home 3 Pulitzer Prizes. So the New Yorker has received 3 such, what you call, 3 Pulitzer Prize with respect to investigative journalism. Now, 2025 Pulitzer Prize, we are discussing fiction. James, written by Percival Everett. Drama, Purpose, written by Brandon Jacobs Jenkins. History, Combie Harriet Tubman. The Combie River Raid and the Black Freedom during the Civil War, written by Ada L. Fields Black. Biography, Every Living Thing, The Great and Deadly Race to Know All Life, written by Jason Roberts.
I'm sorry, I didn't.
Okay. Poetry, New and Selected Poems by Mary Hui. Music, Skylands by Susie Ibarra. And general notification to the success of our hopeless cause, Many Lives of the Soviet Dissident Movement, written by Benjamin Nathans. So Pulitzer Prize, Joseph Pulitzer, owner of a newspaper in the United States, instituted the Pulitzer Prize. So please remember the name of that journalist, the person who runs or who was running a newspaper in the United States. So on his name, this Pulitzer Prize is there. 1904, he donated money to the Faculty of Journalism at Columbia University to institute an award as an incentive for excellence in journalism, art and culture. Okay. The Pulitzer Prize board selects the prize winners. The first prize was provided in 1917. 1917 में पहली बार इस प्राइज को दिया गया था, and it was instituted by this Columbia University Institution Award in 1904. Next, Kozhikode joins WHO's Global AIDS-Friendly Cities Network. Kozhikode has gained international recognition by joining the WHO's global network of AIDS-friendly cities, affirming its dedication to making urban life more inclusive and supportive for its senior citizens through sustainable policies and elder-friendly infrastructure. So mostly the cities which are environment-friendly or what we call the inclusive for the elderly population, the bujurg hain unke liye. So elderly people, they face different challenges on their own. For example, they stay away from their children. That is another kind of pain they have to bear. Similarly, the security and safety, they have been targeted for most of the cases. उनको टारगेट भी किया जाता है, चोरी, डकैती एक्सेट्रा, ये सारे चीज, कई सारे चीजें भी है. तो what we are doing, so Kozhikode has gained international recognition by joining the WHO's global network of age-friendly cities. तो elderly population के लिए this is convenient to live, okay? Affirming its dedication to making urban life more inclusive and supportive for its senior citizen through sustainable policies and elder-friendly infrastructure. Okay. Two Indian cities have joined the WHO global network for age-friendly cities and communities, that is Kochi and Kozhikode. Kochi and Kozhikode, the two cities have joined the WHO global network for age-friendly cities and communities. Kochi was the first Indian city to join in March 2024. मार्च 2024 में पहला कोची वो सिटी है जो इस WHO की इनिशिएटिव को ज्वाइन किया था. अब ये दूसरा सिटी है, दैट इज द कोझिकोड. What are the focus areas? First is accessible public places. For example, elderly people, they need park, they need pedestrian for the walk. So all these things. So accessible public spaces, affordable and suitable housing, because these people are dependent people over the age 60. They have to leave. So they need a better housing or affordable housing facilities, healthcare accessibility, right? Community support and participation for their recreation and all. communication tools and digital inclusion. This is another aspect. So what we call the focus areas. Okay. So these are the criteria which these two cities are fulfilling. Established by WHO, this initiative, uh, Global Network for AIDS-friendly cities and communities. This has been established by WHO, World Health Organization, in 2010. Just remember this, World Health Organization के द्वारा इसको establish किया गया था in 2010 to connect cities and communities committed to making their environment more AIDS-friendly. Okay, it includes hundreds of cities across more than 50 countries. So in India, it's 2, but in other countries also you will find such type of cities. Promotes age-inclusive planning by encouraging policy innovation, elder participation in governance, cross-sectoral collaboration. Right? Cross-sectoral collaboration, elder participation in governance. I think you must have seen Delhi Police few years back. Delhi Police ने एक initiative start किया था, that is policing. Since elderly population, they used to sit at balcony area of their house. Okay, वो लोग balcony वगैरह में बैठते हैं, so they can have a vigilance or surveillance on the people, those are coming into the society, those are living in the society, so that we can have a safety kind of measure. जैसे CCTV जो काम कर रही है, CCTV is eyeing upon those people are coming into a particular society, going out of that society. So this elderly population can do the same thing. So police had initiated this, or Delhi police had initiated this. So similar kind of aspect. Suppose in terms of governance, okay, let's say a municipality area, and during the any kind of meeting or something, the elderly population can be invited. They can give their opinion because they are facing those problems. For example, just I said, they need park to sit in the evening. Let's say for the morning or evening walk, they need proper pedestrian. They need safety from the stray dogs as well. So these kind of facilities we need to provide them. Okay, so World Health Organization, the United Nations Specialized Agency for Health, was founded in 1948. 1948, WHO. Its headquarters are situated in the Geneva, Switzerland. Geneva, Switzerland. There are 194 member states and 150 country offices, 6 regional offices. It is an intergovernmental organization. What is the meaning of intergovernmental organization? That means the government of these countries have been collaborated and member of this WHO, that is World Health Organization, works in collaboration with its member states, usually through the ministries of health. During the COVID, it was in news and WHO was quite active during the COVID days, COVID-19 days. Okay, the WHO provides leadership in global health matters, shaping the health research agenda, setting norms and standards, articulating evidence-based policy options, providing technical support to countries, and monitoring and assessing health trends. It began functioning on 7th April 1948. 7th April 1948, date now being celebrated every year as the World Health Day. So World Health Day is being celebrated every year in 7th of April, on the date the WHO started functioning. Next is INS Kiltan showcases Indian naval prowess at IMDEX Asia 2025. Indian naval ship Kiltan has arrived in Singapore to participate in the International Maritime Defense Exhibition Asia 2025. Just remember, in prelims, they are asking question from the military exercises. Okay, military exercises. So, International Maritime Defense Exhibition, IMDEX Asia 2025, which was held in Singapore. This biennial event held at the Changi Exhibition Center. Biennial event means this once in 2 years. Once in 2 years held at the Changi Exhibition Center in Asia's leading maritime defense showcase, attracting navies and maritime businesses from over 70 countries. Okay, 2 साल में एक बार होने वाली ये इवेंट है और ये कहाँ पे ऑर्गेनाइज की जा रही है? ये ऑर्गेनाइज की जा रही है Changi Exhibition Center, याद रखना आप लोग, Changi Exhibition Center is Asia's leading maritime defense showcase, attracting navy and maritime businesses from over 70 countries. 70 देशों से ये इनवाइट की जा रही है, and these maritime businesses and naval setup have been participating. The Indian Navy's presence highlights its commitment to maritime diplomacy and regional security cooperation. Maritime security और मैरीटाइम डिप्लोमेसी, रीजनल सिक्योरिटी कोऑपरेशन इसलिए भी इंपॉर्टेंट हो जाती है, जैसे मैं आपको अभी जैसे इंडिया पाकिस्तान की वॉर चल रही है, एंड सब लोग एक जितने सारे एक्सपर्ट्स हैं, इनफैक्ट द कॉमन पीपल आर आल्सो सस्पेक्टिंग हो सकती है कि पाकिस्तान को सपोर्ट मिले चाइना के साइड से, पॉसिबिलिटीज है, एंड बांग्लादेश इज आल्सो नॉट इन गुड नोट विथ इंडिया बिकॉज अभी मोहम्मद यूनिस जी हैं, शेख हसीना रहती तो शायद बात कुछ अलग होता, बट द गवर्नमेंट, द रिजीम हैज चेंज्ड, दैट इज व्हाई बांग्लादेश इज आल्सो काइंड ऑफ ए सस्पेक्टिंग फॉर इंडिया. इस सिलसिले में यदि आप देखोगे, एक हम लोग की जिसको बोलते हैं ना कि स्ट्रिंग ऑफ पल्स थ्योरी एक है, जिसको आपने सुना भी होगा, पढ़ा भी होगा, स्ट्रिंग ऑफ पल्स थ्योरी. जैसे चाइना ने, ये कहा जाता है कि चाइना हैज encircled इंडिया, चाइना हैज encircled इंडिया इन दोज एरियाज, और इंडिया को घेरने के लिए चाइना ने क्या किया है, जैसे म्यांमार यदि आप देखोगे, म्यांमार में एक सितवे पोर्ट चाइना हैज कंस्ट्रक्टेड. इफ यू सी द बांग्लादेश, इन बांग्लादेश चाइना हैज बिल्ड चिटागंग पोर्ट. इफ यू सी द श्रीलंका, देन चाइना हैज बिल्ड हम्बनटोटा पोर्ट, एंड इन गद्दौर पोर्ट इन पाकिस्तान. सो ये मैरीटाइम सिक्योरिटी अगेन इंडिया के ऊपर आ जाती है. यदि चाइना पार्टिसिपेट करती है तो चाइना कैन अटैक इंडिया फ्रॉम मेनी सच फ्रंट. ईस्टर्न से लेके वेस्टर्न तक चाइना अपनी बेस बना के रखा है. इफ चाइना एंटर्स इनटू द वॉर, देन इट वुड बी डिवास्टेटेड फॉर इंडिया. ऑल्दो इंडिया उसको काउंटर करने के लिए भी अपना बेस बनाई है, बट इट्स काइंड ऑफ मैरीटाइम सिक्योरिटी जिसको बोलते हैं ना कि वी हैव टू कोऑपरेट विद, जैसे मालदीव एक छोटी सी आइलैंड कंट्रीज है, उसके साथ हमारी फ्रेंडशिप बहुत जरूरी है. इनफैक्ट विद श्रीलंका एज वेल, जितने सारे लिटोरल कंट्रीज है उनके साथ हमारी अच्छे संबंध होना जरूरी है. सिक्योरिटी के साथ साथ एक तो ट्रेड रूट, what we call, if you see the Indian Ocean which connects with the Malacca Strait to the East Asia region, almost 60 to 70% of the global trade are held in this route. So इसलिए भी हमारे लिए maritime diplomacy और security बहुत अहम मुद्दा बनती है. Okay, so maritime diplomacy and regional security cooperation. Let's see IMDEX Asia 2025 key highlights and objectives. The first one is the operational deployment, part of the Indian Navy's broader strategy to maintain forward presence and demonstrate regional engagement. Okay, regional engagement. ये तो पहला चीज है. Second, showcasing naval capabilities. INS Kiltan represents India's indigenous shipbuilding prowess and its growing role in global maritime affairs. Bilateral and multilateral engagements, professional exchanges with the Singapore Navy, cross-stake visits, joint activities with other navies. Another thing you have to remember, you must have seen why we need this maritime security. For example, you can see the Somali pirates, they are attacking on those cargo ships, right? I think recently we have seen the how the rebels attack on those cargo ships. Okay, so such kind of scenario are there, so that is why we need a developed or a robust maritime security thing, and maritime infrastructure as well, as far as capability is concerned. About INS Kiltan, Kamorta class anti-submarine warfare corvette, indigenously built under Make in India initiative by Garden Reach Shipbuilders and Engineers. किसके द्वारा बनाया गया था? Make in India initiative by Garden Reach Shipbuilders and Engineers. Commissioned कब किया गया? 2017 it has been commissioned. And special feature क्या है? Stealth capabilities, modern sensor and advanced weapon. Stealth capabilities यानी छुपकर आप बार कर सकते हो. Stealth capabilities, modern sensors and advanced weapon. So can be used against the enemy. Significance of IMDEX Asia. hosted biennially in Singapore. Singapore में ही की जाती है. Serves as a hub for naval technology, strategic dialogue and defense trade. जितने सारे aspects, dimensions I have covered while discussing this topic. Another dimension is obviously China with respect to the South China Sea, right? So that is the reason we are involved in this maritime what you call exercise with the Singapore. Okay, क्योंकि चाइना एक बहुत बड़ा like elephant in the room in the South China Sea, जो कि बहुत ही threat to global trade and threat to India particularly. Encourages collaboration among maritime nations to address common security challenges. Okay, next. Pandit Lakshmi Chand Kalakar Samajik Sanman Yojana. The Haryana government has introduced the Pandit Lakshmi Chand Kalakar Samajik Sanman Yojana. Who has introduced this? The Haryana government. Haryana Sarkar ke dwara this has been introduced. Pandit Lakshmi Chand Kalakar Samajik Sanman Yojana, aimed at providing monthly financial assistance to elderly and economically weaker artists who have significantly contributed to the arts in the state. You must have seen in Odisha as well, there are many artists who have received Padma Bhushan, Padma Vibhushan, Padma Shri award, but they are vulnerable in terms of income. Okay, so that is the reason the Haryana government has initiated this scheme or this financial benefit to elderly and economically weaker artists who have significantly contributed to the arts in the state. The scheme reflects the government's commitment to preserving state's rich cultural heritage by recognizing and supporting senior contributors in fields like music, dance, painting and theatre. Okay, so it shows the commitment for a state to conserve and preserve the art form. Now coming to the aims and objectives, to support the livelihood of senior artists facing financial difficulties. As I have already mentioned, many senior artists, due to end of the source of income because of their age, so they are not able to manage themselves financially. So state government had decided to support them. To honor and recognize lifelong contributions of veteran cultural practitioner in Haryana, to preserve and promote traditional arts by valuing the artists who uphold them. Okay, so in a way it would help them, at least to encourage them to preserve and conserve that art forms in their state. Now eligibility criteria, you can see, must be a resident of Haryana, must have a minimum of 20 years of active contribution in the field of painting, visual art, singing, dance, drama. Applicants must be 60 years or older, verified through the Parivar Pehchan Patra. It's a kind of identification of the family. Parivar Pehchan Patra. Annual income limits is there, that is up to 1.8 lakh or 10,000 per month. Between 1.8 lakh and 3 lakh, this is 7,000 per month. Okay, so एक 80 तक 10,000 की सहायता राशि दी जाएगी. एक 80 से 3 लाख के बीच में यदि आपकी परिवार की इनकम है तो 7,000 तक सहायता राशि दी जाएगी. Robert Francis Prevost or Prevo becomes elected next Pope, takes name Leo XIV. So let's see. In a historic movement for the Roman Catholic Church, American Cardinal Robert Francis Prevost was elected as the 267th Pope on May 8, 2025. Taking the name Pope Leo XIV, he emerged as the first pontiff from the United States. So, in the Catholic history, Catholic Christian history, he became the first Pope from United States. That is the reason this topic is very important as far as exam point of view. He is the person first Catholic from US to become the Pope, succeeding Pope Francis. Recently we have seen the death of Pope Francis. Tens of thousands gathered at St. Peter's Square, erupted in joy as the white smoke signaled the conclusion of the conclave and the new Pope's first appearance on the Vatican balcony. Background and career, if you see, born in US, Robert Prevost was known for his soft-spoken debonair and missionary work in Peru. He held a close alignment with the Pope Francis' progressive views, especially on compassion and social justice. Already kind of a disciple of Pope Francis. Okay. Prior to his election, he was a bishop and member of the Roman Curia, the Vatican's administrative body. The Papal Conclave, held in the Sistine Chapel, Vatican City, beginning on May 7th, 2025, participated by 133 cardinal electors from 70 countries, the most international conclave in history. Chosen in less than 2 days, similar to Pope Francis, 13 ballots, and Pope Benedict 2004, 4 ballots. I mean, ये उनके तरीका है सिलेक्शन प्रोसेस का, या आप इसको इलेक्शन भी बोल सकते हो, ये उनकी तरीका होती है. White smoke and bells signaled the conclusion of the vote and announcement of the new pope. Significance of the election, historic first. So first American, this is important for us, first American to become pope. Geopolitical relevance comes at a time of global conflicts and ideological divides within the church. Global conflicts, you must have seen, the Russia and Ukraine war is still going on. The Israel and Hamas war is still going on, although there is a ceasefire between these two countries. And in South Asia, India and Pakistan, tension have started. Moral leadership expected to play a key role in unifying a divided church, addressing clerical abuse scandals, and engaging in global humanitarian issues. Doctrinal balance, seen as a moderate figure likely to bridge the gap between reformist and conservatives. Reformist, those who are progressive ideas, those who are liberal, those who accept the change. जो लोग change को accept करते हैं, progressive सोचते हैं, they are known as the reformist. Conservative, they are resistant, reluctant for change. वो इतना जल्दी change को accept नहीं करते. Okay, पुराने thoughts में ही रहना चाहते हैं. Anyway, challenges ahead: rebuilding trust after abuse scandal, balancing doctrinal integrity with modern reforms. चर्च के ऊपर भी बहुत सारे आरोप लगाए जा रहे हैं. ठीक है, तो उसी चीज की बात हो रही है. कई सारे आरोप हैं, जैसे सेक्सुअल हरासमेंट से लेके करप्शन से लेके कई सारी चीजें जो जिसके ऊपर ये इनके ऊपर अभी जिम्मेदारी यानी कि रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी लाइज विद दिस न्यू पोप, सो दैट टू provide a clean sheet to this church and all. So re-engaging the youth and adapting to Western secularization, maintaining the global church unity across diverse cultures and political climates. Next, CJI 6 Justice Burma's resignation. Chief Justice of India Sanjeev Khanna has initiated proceedings to remove Justice Yashwant Burma of the Allahabad High Court. He was in Delhi High Court. Then after this, this cash was seized from his quarter or home. Then he was transferred to the Allahabad High Court. उनको transfer कर दिया गया था. Following an internal inquiry that found credible evidence of unaccounted cash at his residence. तो 3 सदस्य की एक समिति बनाई गई थी. 3 members committee was built to check whether this cash found at his home is there any kind of evidence or something. So this committee did the inquiry and found credible evidence, unaccounted cash at his residence. The controversy began on 14th March 2025 when a fire broke out at Justice Burma's official residence in Delhi. During the firefighting efforts, a significant amount of cash was reportedly discovered. In response, the CJI established a 3-member in-housing inquiry committee comprising Chief Justice Sheel Nagu, Punjab and Haryana High Court, G.S. Sandhwalia, Himachal Pradesh High Court, and Justice Anu Sivaraman, Karnataka High Court, to investigate the matter. The committee submitted its report on 3rd May 2025, concluding that allegations had merit. That means substantial evidence have been found at his home, so that unaccounted money has been kept. So 4th May, CJI Khanna shared the report with the Justice Burma, offering him the opportunity to resign. क्योंकि आज तक भारत की जुडिशियरी के इतिहास में कोई भी जज को रिमूव नहीं किया गया है, और व्हाट वी कॉल द no judge have been impeached till now. So impeachment is something will make a black spot on the Indian judiciary system. That is the reason he was asked to resign on his own. So there would be a trust on the judiciary by the public. Justice Burma declined, asserting that no cast was shown to his staff and denying any wrongdoing. Following Justice Burma's refusal to resign, CJI Khanna forwarded the inquiry report and Burma's response to the President Draupadi Murmu and Prime Minister Narendra Modi, recommending the initiation of the removal proceedings under Article 124 Clause 4 of the Constitution. So 124 Clause 4 of Indian Constitution depicts the removal proceedings, or what we call the impeachment proceedings of a judge of a Supreme Court or High Court. So what is the impeachment process? If the government acts on the CGI's recommendation, Parliament would need to initiate an impeachment motion. So it lies with the Parliament to start the impeachment motion. So what are the criteria? Let's see. At least 100 Lok Sabha members or 50 Rajya Sabha members. So this initiation can be started, or this motion can get the support of 100 Lok Sabha, or must get the support of 100 Lok Sabha members and 50 Rajya Sabha members. The process involves a detailed investigation and debate in both the houses. If successful, Justice Burma would be removed from the office. So first, a motion will be brought in the house, and 100 Lok Sabha member will support that, or this 50 Rajya Sabha member will support that. So after this support, then there will be a proper investigation, detailed investigation, and if any such merit with that investigation, then Justice Burma would be removed from the office. Pending the outcome, Justice Burma has been transferred to the Allahabad High Court. I just mentioned initially he was posted or given in charge in the Delhi High Court, but when this case was found, so he was transferred to the Allahabad High Court, but has not been assigned any judicial duties. So कोई भी काम नहीं दिया गया था, बस उनको ट्रांसफर कर दिया गया था. This aligns with the in-house procedure which allows CJI to request that the concerned High Court Chief Justice refrain from assigning work to a judge under serious misconduct investigation. तो यदि कोई allegation कोई जज के अगेंस्ट में है, तो उनको कोई भी काम नहीं दिया जाएगा. This has been instruction or instructed to the Chief Justice to the Allahabad High Court. सो लेट्स सी क्या होती है, इसको फॉलो करते रहेंगे हम लोग, क्योंकि यदि ही विल बी रिमूव्ड फ्रॉम द पोस्ट, देन ही वुड बी द फर्स्ट जज. ओके, नाउ वन लाइनर करंट अफेयर्स. Actor Sonu Sood honored for philanthropic work during the COVID-19. The Miss World organization has announced the Sonu Sood, noted Indian actor and the philanthropist, will be honored with the Humanitarian Award during the grand finale of the 72nd Miss World Festival in Hyderabad on 31st May 2025. So, Humanitarian Award has been given to the actor Sonu Sood, Bollywood actor Sonu Sood, on 31st May 2025, acknowledging his extensive relief effort during the COVID-19 pandemic. Okay. Next, FIFA announces host cities for 2027 Women's World Cup in Brazil. FIFA has confirmed that Brazil will host the 2027 FIFA Women's World Cup. Just remember the place. Brazil will host the 2027 FIFA Women's World Cup. This is very important as far as prelims point of view, because they generally ask questions from the sports as well. Across 8 prominent cities, scheduled from June 24 to July 2025, July 25, 2027, the tournament will welcome 32 international teams in stadiums that previously staged matches during 2014 Men's World Cup. Okay, so this event will be played or held 24 June to July 25. City and stadium, if you see below Horizont, Estadio Mineirão, Brasilia, Estadio Nacional. So these are the few places where the matches will be held. Next, Delhi to conduct 5 cloud seeding trials with IIT Kanpur's expertise. The Delhi government has initiated a bold move to curb the capital's notorious air pollution by sanctioning 3.21 crore for cloud seeding trials in the NCR, making a significant reliance in the technological solution. So the project under the supervision of IIT Kanpur aims to create artificial rainfall. So cloud seeding is a technique through which artificial rainfall can be made so that pollution can be controlled. ठीक है, जो पार्टिकुलेट मैटर्स होता है वो पानी के साथ नीचे गिरते हैं, यानी कि pollution को कम करने में मदद करती है, right? After rainfall you must have seen the clean air we get. So that is the reason we are trying to have a artificial rain so that we can control the air pollution in Delhi. Starlink gets government nod, a new era in satellite connection. In a landmark decision, Elon Musk-owned Starlink has received the green light from the Indian government to begin offering satellite internet services in the country. So he has got the green signal to sell internet to us, right? Starlink अभी हमें internet बेचेगी. Elon Musk-owned Starlink has received the green light from the Indian government to begin offering satellite internet services in the country. After a prolonged regulatory process spanning nearly 3 years, the approval marks a significant development in India's digital and telecom ecosystem, opening new frontiers in satellite-based broadband connectivity, especially in the remote and underserved region. तो और फास्ट इंटरनेट होगा, इंस्टा देख पाएंगे हम लोग, और फास्ट एक्स ट्विटर चला पाएंगे, राइट, फेसबुक चला पाएंगे. एनीवे, Rohit Sharma announces retirement from Test cricket. Star Indian batsman Rohit Sharma announced his retirement from Test cricket on 7th May. न्यूज उतना हाईलाइट नहीं हो पाया, क्यों? ऑपरेशन सिंदूर हाईलाइट्स में था, तो इतना बहुत ज्यादा शोर शराबा नहीं हुआ. अदरवाइज मास्टर प्लेयर रोहित शर्मा, स्टार इंडियन बैट्समैन रोहित शर्मा announced his retirement from Test cricket on May 7. With this decision, the 11-year-long Test career of Rohit, popularly known as the Hitman, has come to an end. Rohit Sharma played 67 Test matches for India, scoring a total 4,301 runs at an average of 40.57. He has taken the retirement only from the Test format. The other formats he will continue. Odisha news. CM announces 68 crore for Taratarani temple facelift. The new look to the Taratarani temple. Odisha CM Mohan Charan Majhi has announced rupees 68 crore development package for the Taratarani temple in the Ganjam district. The initiative aims to enhance infrastructure and promote spiritual tourism at the 17th century hilltop shrine. This temple is one of the 4 major ancient Shakti Peethas in India, attracting numerous devotees annually. The facelift includes improved access roads, amenities, and facilities for the pilgrims. This move is part of the state's broader efforts to boost religious tourism and preserve cultural heritage. The development is expected to generate employment and stimulate the local economy. The project underscores the government's commitment to infrastructure development in the religious site. Okay. You must have seen urbanization on the basis of tourism or tourist place. आप यूपी यदि देखते हो ना, उत्तर प्रदेश में, आप आगरा में चले जाओ. आगरा क्यों फेमस है? आगरा शहर क्यों बना? ओनली फॉर द ताजमहल. मथुरा सिटी क्यों बना है? वृंदावन सिटी क्यों बना है? लेट्स से द्वारका, आप इधर साइड आ जाइए, वो सिटी क्यों बन रहा है? सो दीज आर टूरिज्म सिटीज, राइट? So on the basis of a particular tourism place, we can make such a development which will help these small towns to convert into cities. So this is such initiative what government has started by investing 64 crore or sanctioning 68 crore to Taratarani temple. Rare seahorse species found in Dhamra. A rare seahorse species, Hippocampus kelogi, was discovered entangled in a ghost net at the Dhamra estuary in Odisha. This marks the first recorded sighting of this vulnerable species in the region. The incident highlights the growing issue of marine pollution, particularly from abundant fishing gear. So marine pollution के वजह से हमें ये देखने को मिल रही है कि धामरा पोर्ट जो है भद्रक में, this sea herds has found. Ghost nets pose significant threats to marine biodiversity, trapping various aquatic species. The discovery calls for increased monitoring and conservation efforts in coastal ecosystem. It also underscores the need for sustainable fishing practices and waste management. Protecting such species is crucial for maintaining ecological balance and marine health. Let me ask you this question. This endangered species we found in Dhamra, that is okay, but this species mostly found in which part of India's what we call marine life? Okay, this particular species is usually found in which part of the marine life? If you know this answer, please answer in the comment section. Coming to Odisha 6 Central Aid at Kharif Meet. Odisha's Deputy CM and Agriculture Minister Kanak Bardhan Singh Dev represented the state at the National Conference on Agriculture Kharif Abhiyan 2025. So this is when monsoon starts, Kharif season also starts. As you know, we have three agricultural seasons: Kharif, Rabi and Jet. So Kharif is about to start in the month of June. So in this particular conference, you can say, so Odisha 6 Central Aid at the Kharif Meet. The state sought increased central assistance to support farmers during upcoming Kharif season. Discussion included enhancing MSP. We need to enhance MSP as it is strongly demanded by the farmers. Minimum support price, which is generally announced before the cropping season. Improving or harvesting season, we can say. Improving irrigation facilities, mostly the micro irrigation. Ensuring timely supply of inputs, for example, fertilizers, pesticides and other high quality seeds, etc. Odisha emphasized the need for a better disaster management strategies due to frequent cyclones and floods. As you see, agriculture is the primary occupation in our country. No one answered till now. Please answer it. Where do we found the sea horse? In which part of marine life in India? So need for a better disaster management strategies due to frequent cyclones and floods. The state aims to boost agricultural productivity and ensure food security through collaborative efforts. Okay, so first is to boost agricultural productivity and ensure food security. Central support is crucial for implementing various schemes and infrastructure projects. The meeting highlighted the importance of center-state coordination in agricultural planning. Okay, so as a cooperative federalism, it shows that center and state both are coordinating in the agricultural sector in terms of increasing the productivity as well as the ensuring food security. Odisha government to set up Science City in Bhubaneswar. The Odisha government plans to develop a science city on 30 acres near Bhubaneswar to promote scientific temper among the youth. Okay, and to attract youth towards the science. I think you know this STEM. I think you know this STEM, that is science, technology, engineering, mathematics. And this STEM, although youth, or if you see, the boys are attracted, or the participation of boys in this education category are there, but among the girls, the participation is very less. That is also another aspect which we are targeting or focusing upon. The project aims to enhance scientific skill awareness through interactive exhibits and educational programs. It will be modeled after Science City in Kolkata, serving as a hub for science education and innovation. The initiative reflects state's commitment to fostering a knowledge-based society, improve the scientific temperament as it is written in the fundamental duties of our constitution, that is promoting the scientific temperament. Additional plans include setting of science centers and planetarium in other district as well. The science city is expected to boost tourism, providing learning opportunities for students. The project underscores the importance of science and technology in regional development. Okay. MCQs, let's see. Please answer. Consider the following statement with reference to Pulitzer Prize 2025, which was in news recently. The New York Times led the field with the 4 Pulitzer Prize wins in 2025. Percival Everett has been awarded 2025 Pulitzer Prize for fiction for his novel James. I think you must have seen that picture. Let me show you again. Yes, this person for the novel James, he has got the Pulitzer Prize. Okay, and apart from that, the New York Times led the category with the 4 Pulitzer Prize wins. So answer is C. Next, consider the following statement with reference to WHO's global network for AIDS-friendly cities and communities, which was in news recently. Kozhikode has gained international recognition by joining the WHO's global network of AIDS-friendly cities. Kochi in Kerala was the first city in India to become member of the WHO global network for AIDS-friendly cities and communities. This statement is correct. Kochi was the first city, and recently Kozhikode has gained international recognition by joining the WHO's global network of AIDS-friendly cities. So again, answer is what? Both 1 and 2. Okay. Next, IMDEX Asia 2025. INS Kiltan to participate in International Maritime Defense Exhibition Asia 2025. IMDEX Asia is held every year in Singapore. So everyone know it is biennial. Okay, this is biennial. So this statement is incorrect, you can say, and this statement is correct. So answer is A, only 1. Answer is A, only 1. Next, consider the following statement with reference to Pandit Lakshmi Chand Kalakar Samajik Sanman Yojana. Recently, Punjab government started Pandit Lakshmi Chand Kalakar Samajik Yojana. It's not Punjab government, Haryana government. Aim and objective of the Yojana to support livelihood of every Indian senior artist facing financial difficulties. It's not every Indian, it's only the Haryanvi people. Okay, so with respect to that, answer is D, neither 1 nor 2. Recently, American Cardinal Robert Francis Prevost was elected as the 260th Pope of Roman Catholic Church, taking the name Pope Leo XIV. He emerged as the first pontiff from the United States. So answer is, what would be the answer? 267th? I think yes, 267th. So answer is C, 1 and 2. Which temple in Odisha recently received 68 crore development package announced by the Chief Minister? Taratarani Temple. What is the significance of the recent discovery of Hippocampus kelogi in Dhamra estuary, or seahorse, what we call? Indicates species population is thriving, highlights the effectiveness of current conservation effort, underscores the threat of marine population pollution from ghost net. Okay, ghost net. At the National Conference on Agriculture Kharif Abhiyan 2025, what did Odisha primarily seek from the central government? increased central assistance for the Kharif season with respect to MSP, with respect to inputs. Okay, with respect to MSP, with respect to inputs as well. What is the primary objective of the proposed science city in Bhubaneswar? To promote scientific education and awareness. Promote scientific education and awareness. Mains question for you, discuss the significance of the government investment in religious tourism infrastructure with reference to the Taratarani temple development in Odisha. ठीक है, इसको आंसर लिख लेना आप लोग. दूसरा, evaluate the impact of marine pollution on biodiversity in India's coastal region with reference to the recent seahorse discovery in Odisha. Okay. कल की सवाल देखिए, examine how individual leaders like Biju Patnaik have contributed to shaping India's diplomatic and international image post independence. पॉइंट्स है सारा, जैसे उन्होंने क्या क्या किया है. जैसे इंडोनेशियन अभी उनको अवार्ड मिला था रशिया की तरफ से. ही वाज गिवन द अवार्ड. सो उनके इनिशिएटिव के बारे में आप यहाँ से देख सकते हो क्या क्या इनिशिएटिव उन्होंने लिया है. ठीक है, ड्यूरिंग द he was given the highest Indonesian civilian award as well, Bintang Jasa Utama. So in terms of diplomacy, in terms of regional ties, public diplomacy with heroism. Susmita, I am coming to that. Here, ORMAS is promoting rural entrepreneurship and inclusive development. So here also you can write capacity building, skill development, market linkage, value addition, financial institutional support, promoting women empowerment, sustainable and inclusive livelihood. So these points I have mentioned. Okay. So coming to the first question says, discuss the significance of the government investment in religious tourism infrastructure with reference to the Taratarani temple development in Odisha. Okay. So what is the main points? So first you have to write how much money have been sanctioned by the Chief Minister for the development of this tourist place. So here this question is, discuss the significance of the government investment in religious tourism infrastructure. Why government is spending money in the religious tourism? Here Taratarani temple we discussed. The other day we have discussed the Jaidev Pit, right? So why government is spending so much money in these tourist places? Because to promote tourism. Tourism could be another kind of source of income for the local people. Similar manner, I have also mentioned, tourism can promote or can make or it will help us in urbanization. If you see in Odisha, there is one or two cities, if you see, not at the national level. If you compare with the Delhi, Mumbai, Chennai, Hyderabad also, you won't find Bhubaneswar is that far, but still you consider Bhubaneswar or let's say Raulkela are the cities. So we need more such cities so that people would not come only to Bhubaneswar, or every city is having that carrying capacity, right? It cannot manage beyond a particular point. So what we need to do, we need to develop such more number of cities so that people would come to there also. So what we need to do, we need to develop those tourist places. जैसे मैंने आपको example दिया कि in UP you will find cities like Agra, Mathura, Vrindavan. Why? What else is there in Agra except Taj Mahal? Agra minus Taj Mahal is what? Zero, nothing. So due to Agra now the whole city has been changed. Okay, I mean rural, township and then the city. So similar kind of city we can also make parallelly to the state capital. You cannot put every kind of development or put money only in one city, that is the state capital. We need to have parallel cities so that people will have other alternatives, opportunities for their livelihood and something. Okay, so in this manner you have to write this particular answer. So now coming to this part, let me tell you, this Arambha batch is starting today. Let me tell you, the Arambha batch is starting on 10th of May. Those who have not decided yet, let's decide whether you have to join or not, because prelims and mains, it's for the comprehensive preparation of your exam, covering both prelims and mains. Okay, so what you can do, you can use this code to get the maximum discount. But let me tell you few features of this. Live classes would be there, recorded classes will be there. You can watch it number of times. You will get the notes as well, the notes crux and handwritten notes. You will get MCQs, you will get subjective questions to answer. Okay, your answer will be evaluated within the 40 hours of time. So every such, it's a complete full package, you can say, right? Odisha specific news will be covered. Apart from that, you have weekly current affairs sessions. Okay, so if you have not yet decided, so please decide, because today is the batch starting day. Okay, similarly, we have home science optional, we have geography optional, we have sociology optional, and test series also. The name is Abhyas Test Series. Okay, you can join my Telegram channel to get this PDF. You can follow me in Insta and Facebook. If you have any query, you can ask me through this. Thank you all, and you just keep writing those answers.